The enemy crushed my legs, but he couldn't crush my spirit.
What's up, guys and girls? Lazy Dragon here, and welcome to Iron Brigade, a game for the Xbox 360 and for PC. And this week, Microsoft is having a great big backwards compatible sale, so I figured, what better time to go back and relive some Xbox 360 classics, including this one, which in some parts of the world is known as Trenched, which I think is a really dumb name for a game. If you made a game about trenches, all you'd do is sit there. Occasionally men would climb in and out of you, and they'd be incredibly muddy. That'd be it. And this is brought to you by Tim Schafer, the man famous for everyone's favourite hentai simulation, Day of the Tentacle, and everyone's favourite underworld simulator, Grim Fandango. However, unlike those two games, this was not developed for LucasArts during the 1990s, and as such, is an alternate history game about a man whose legs were crushed while serving his country, so he developed some robots. And then an evil man developed some evil robots, and suddenly, it's World War II except with added robots.
The nation requires our service, and so, without hesitation, we return to our trenches and march.
And so we rise from the sand like a glorious transformer. Pilot selection, Frank Woodruff Jr., who fights to rid the world of tubes. Reckless abandon, risk-taker and family man, loves to sleep with his wife. Maurice Hardy loves to sleep with Frank Woodruff Jr.'s wife. Who do we want to play as? American man, Black American man, Claude Stanley, third cousin to the Queen. Bingo. It's basically like Titanfall, except they only built half the Titan. Although you can make your robot's legs spin in a jaunty little circle. Like it's trying to go for a kickflip in Skate 3, but then accidentally ends up in the Hall of Meat. That's actually all the enemy has to throw at us. Cardboard. I know not what weapons World War III will be fought with, but World War IV will be fought with giant robots and poor people drawing faces on cardboard.
Don't worry about ammo. We've got more than enough bullets for those two bastards.
Oh, and the enemies are called tubes, because they used tentacles in Day of the Tentacle. And Tim Schafer really wants to go through every word that starts with the letter T for his villains. The next game will be fighting against a pair of giant testicles.
With a single-minded desire to spread the broadcast and destroy anything that blocks the signal.
Director, fire on those resistors.
Oh no! A small creature that crawls along the floor! How will I, with my guns, possibly stop them? Hang on, lads, open fire. There we go.
We're expecting more waves of tubes. We'll be marking their conduits.
Now this is, it's sort of a tower defense game, except the tower can move, and it's got miniguns on either side. So it's not really a tower defense game at all. Which is kind of the beauty of it, really. Can you imagine how much more fun balloons would be if at any point the monkeys could jump into a giant mech suit and run around with knives slashing at all of the balloons?
It takes a bold man to shoot an enemy that can't shoot back.
Damn straight, I'll shoot anyone that can't shoot back at me. It's the easiest way to win a fight. That's cheating. You're not allowed to shoot. That's supposed to be the only way I win this game. By you lot moving very slowly towards the tower and I defend it. That's how these games are meant to work. Reinforcements have arrived. And our reinforcements are just a crapload of machine gun turrets. Which begs the question, why were these not sent in immediately? Why was I the first line of defence if we can just airdrop in hundreds of machine guns at a moment's notice?
get you aboard.
Victory in Europe! Hooray! That's all the Allies needed to do to win D-Day, was stick some legs on a boat. I hope you're ready for some well thought out character development in this game about giant robot trousers.
Sir, Private Stanley reporting for duty.
I didn't know the Brits were in this area.
Oh yes, funny story there.
No time for chit-chat, soldier. The situation is...
But I wanted a funny story. Why are you in an iron lung?
broadcast.
I know your legs were destroyed and then you built a robot, but
We're gonna have to fight through one
does the rest of your body no longer work? Did I miss some crucial piece of information whilst I was talking about robot trousers? Because that would not be the first time that's happened.
Thanks to your earlier efforts, the ammo depot is safe. We have to get you back out on
That was an ammo depot?
Reports from the front lines speak
What happens at high tide? That ammo depot was like 10 metres away from the water.
Don't get too close.
As soon as it's high tide, all of your precious ammo is going to be washed out to sea. You're going to end up arming the dolphins. Choose your front and deploy into battle. It'd be nice if I knew how to get off the boat. Customised trench. Ooh, let's put hot rod flames down the side.
This is your
Truly the face of a patriot, who conveniently managed to find a flag as he was being run over. I think that photo may have been staged.
Prepare to shove off. If they breach the hull, we'll never make it out of here.
And for some reason our boat is now on land, despite in the previous cutscene it was perfectly fine in the middle of the ocean.
The ship's emplacement cannons. We've deployed some emplacement bases to mark good locations for turrets. Let's get a shotgun turret down on the forward emplacement base to deter incoming twos.
Now it's a tower defense game, in that we can place down some towers.
Turret inbound to your location.
Shotgun. We've even got a sniper rifle on the side of our robot trousers that you don't need to scope in to use. I would be a much better sniper if I never needed to aim.
Get a turret down on the second emplacement base to guard the other side of the ship.
Okay. More turrets incoming. More turrets in... Drop the... There. Once again, not entirely sure why I needed to aim that for you. You're about 10 metres away from where the turret landed. You could probably just throw it off the edge of the ship and it would land in roughly the right position. Well, the tide's coming in. That ammo depot will have washed away. It's like shooting fish in a barrel. In fact, has anyone ever tried to shoot fish in a barrel with a sniper rifle in one arm and a machine gun in the other? It'd probably be very difficult. Although, having said that, it's probably some sort of sport in rural America. Sniper fishing.
Woodrow, I must admit your tin man had made me very angry. So
I too like to explain my emotions to my mortal enemies.
pleasure
You have made me rather upset, good sir. Now stand still whilst I snipe you.
red with rage, Frank. My rage for you.
I hate to say it, but this one's coming after you. Don't let it get close.
And here come the suicide enemies,
Take your whole trip.
because every good tower defense game needs at least one enemy whose sole job is to run at you and kill itself. It'd be nice if the boat gave us some help with this. It looks like they've got a lot of guns up on that thing. Proper aircraft carrier type weaponry. Properly armed to the gills type boat. But no, we'll just leave it up to the poor man in his robot trousers and the occasional shotgun that we can spare if we can be arsed. Somebody has stuck a sieve on top of what appears to be a buoy and claimed that that is a dampening generator. I could do that. Give me a sieve and some glue, I can make my own dampening generator. Oi, get off of my boat. Mine. How am I supposed to go for a lovely swim if you blow up the one water vessel we've got? I sure as shit can't go for a swim with these giant robot trousers on, can I?
You can get a closer look at your enemies if you squint your eyes just right.
Oh, they added a zoom feature. Now I've got no excuse for missing every shot with the sniper rifle.
I suppose there's never a... Wait for the reload.
Wave completed. We have saved our boat. I hope. How have we not saved the boat? How many more waves have these guys got? At this point they've probably run out of soldiers. They're just sending out the women and children.
I was wrong, friend. Wrong to attack your men, or your sad little geek.
Admitting you were wrong is the first step to a peaceful resolution.
I need to sink that ship once and for all. And I have just the thing to do it. His name alone
Is it a giant laser beam? Oh no.
Why don't you just call him
My god.
Big Willie?
The Nazis have sent their Big Willie out.
It's a monster. Give him everything you've
It
got,
must be
man.
about 5 meters long. It's going to try and penetrate our hull. Well, this cannot do. You sit down, Big Willie. He's not even paying attention to me. All the shots are just deflecting off the surface. Oh, there we go. That got Big Willie's attention. Oh, looks like the Nazis have a bit of trouble keeping Big Willie up.
This ship is set to sail. Come on aboard, Marine.
Victory in Europe. And we got a gold medal. Aren't we just so freaking amazing? If only we'd been there in 1944 to stop the Nazis' Big Willie. We would have shown them what for. Anyway, that is Iron Brigade. Thank you all very much for joining me. I hope you've enjoyed this look at some of the Xbox 360's little arcade titles, most of which are on sale right now. Go, go, go! Unless you own a PC, at which point Steam's probably had it on sale about 5 times in the last hour, so hey, just ignore everything I'm saying. But thank you for joining me. But until the next time we get a pair of robot trousers to go and stomp on the Nazis' Big Willie, farewell everyone.